Alright, how do I swap this around? Hey, what's up guys? I am setting up my camera right now. So you guys probably gonna have a little problem looking, but here we go, got it. It's right here, gotta set it up good. And now I'll put the safety band right on my phone. But it is kind of drizzling here guys, but I haven't done this for a while. Decided to go live with you today. We'll go catch some fish. Whew. Let me just get this whole thing settled. But today we're gonna talk about finesse fishing in the early fall transition. Now, I fish pretty much all day. I've been throwing a lot of different lures, and just to show you guys, I tried throwing big lures, including this right here. This is a Storm 360 with a little lip bill. Tried to do a fall bite video for you guys, but it wasn't doing too good. So I swapped to my ultralight setup, and right now I have a 16th ounce jig head with one little jerk shad, and this specific brand right here is from Lake Fork, and everyone knows this is my favorite color here, the black and chartreuse combo. Let's see if anyone's here say anything so far. No one said anything yet, but anyway guys, hope you guys are doing well. I'm actually using an ultralight bait caster, 4-pound test line. So let's get this thing going. Hopefully we'll catch some nice slabs, some nice bass, whatever bites. Hold up, I gotta fix my seat. Up. If you guys are wondering, I'm on my Hobie today. Have my Mirage Drive and have my seat and everything. But man, it's been a tough day. The wind's been blowing. Right now, I'm in a pretty safe wind-blown cove. It's over there. But there's one part of the cove that's not much wind. I just had a hit. But yeah, for those who just joined, hey, what's up? I can't really see your text because I'm sitting back. I'm gonna use this ultralight jerk shad. Hopefully we'll cook some of these fish to bite. Today I caught I would say I caught over 60 fish today, but it's all finesse. Finesse lures. Big lures did not do it. Bam, got one. Got one. All right. Hey, easy. First fish of the live stream. Crappie. Look at that, guys. Crappie fishing. I might have to get the pliers for this one. And held it. Come on, Jimbo. All right. There he goes. Another crappie. Not a good day. All right. My GoPro ran out of batteries. And also, it ran out of SD memory card space. 64 gigs. That's how good today was. The rain's been on and off. Oh, that was one fish. Let me cast one more time right there, see if I can pull it in. If not, I'll move to another spot. But of course, I gotta greet you guys. I saw a couple people come in. I just want to say, as you guys are in here, thank you for stopping by. I usually don't do a lot of live stream because of personal reasons. It gets difficult sometimes to do live stream and fish. You know, it can be uncomfortable. Believe it or not, I do a lot of I stand in front of the camera all the time, right? Or actually the camera's on me, but I do get uncomfortable at times. I'm only human, you know? All right, this is the last cast. I just want to move on back over there because the hot spot was right there. There it goes. Ah! He hit me. All right, time to greet the other folks that came in. Let's see, let me hit that. I think this is the chat box. Nope, that's not it. Do I just hit here? Here we go. Sup, it's Steven, and sup hook set. Oh, Aldebaran, BFS, dude. That's awesome reel. I wish I could afford that myself, but maybe one day. And my seat keeps falling down whenever I lift up and go in front of the camera, so I apologize if it keeps shaking this kayak. Alright, I'm gonna go towards this cove right here, which you guys probably can't see, but you guys can take my word for it. It's a cove. I caught some crappies here earlier when I swung around, so I'm gonna go back here for a little bit. I'm gonna go to my favorite tree, which the fish are not quite there this season. It's usually in the spring and summer, but I do hit it up once in a while just to go catch some fish for people to see. Life as a YouTuber, right? You gotta know your spots. But yeah, I was using this lure as my last lure. I was heading back to my launch spot because I was getting ready to go, but I was like, man, the bite's so good. It's so rare to see bites like this, so I had to come back. And yeah, hopefully I'll land 1 or 2 more slabs. I know going back the other way was more productive, so let me try to spot first, because I always like to see if I catch a big slab out of here. For those who actually watch my few videos, you guys know this is my brother's setup, right? I still haven't given it to him because he haven't met up with me to go fishing. But I have a feeling with the fall bite coming up soon, I had to give this rod and reel up. But I really like this dexterity rod, the C632 UL. It's been probably one of the, I would say it would be the best ultralight casting rod that I have purchased this year. I mean, I'm still new to this whole BFS world, so if you guys have something that's better than this one here, but you know, it doesn't cost like $100 or something like that, leave me a recommendation below. All right. It's interesting, when I go live, the bite dies. I'm just gonna tap the screen for very quick, see who else came in. Oh, fish on. Whoa, did I just catch a catfish? Yo, this garlic scent right here is banging. Hold up, let me get up. Oh, popped off. I didn't want to deal with them, but let me show you guys catfish. See this slime right here? I don't like catfish slime. Ugh. Let me get rid of the slime. Yeah. Alright. Let's go back to fishing. That was a bullhead catfish. And I'm going to fix my seat again. Alright, I'm going to take my glasses off because my glasses is preventing me from reading. Let me scroll up. Yes, Ant. What's up, dude? I am live. and I am fishing ultralight. Fishing this lure right here. All right. I just hooked up a catfish that popped off, which is good, because I don't like putting catfish on my kayak. It puts slime everywhere, and it gets really annoying. I know my boy Kevin Catterman, he would disagree. He'll say catfish is awesome, but more catfish for you, dude. You catch all the catfish you want. Not for me. So today the fall bite, it was on and off, and I had 3 snot rockets today, and I'll tell you what, those slime wash off, catfish slime and eel slime, they get stuck. So if you gotta choose a slime, I prefer to use pickerel. If you guys could replicate pickerel slime, imagine what you could use that for. I'm not gonna say it because we have kids, but for those dudes out there and gals out there, you guys know pickerel slime is one of the slipperiest slime out there, okay? You'll be rich. You just gotta get rid of that fishy smell, and the pickerel slime is good to go. I see that smiley, bro. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. These bites are so small. How is everyone's fall fishing so far? The transition for me is, the transition's almost done. The water's clearing up. It was 55 degrees for the water temperature this morning, and it's right now about probably 61. So the bite is pretty much terrible. Bass bite, that is. Today I think I caught mostly crappies, bluegills, and white perch. White perch was on fire. And right now I'm having all these small little ticks and bites. I have a feeling they're just crappies and bluegills and white perch. Now, I'm gonna make this stretch right here, just paddle up the stretch and just call it a day. Ah, my Lord. Guys, I have a quick story for you guys. You guys believe in fishing gods? Everyone talk about praying to fishing gods, but unless you pray and talk to the right God, they're not gonna help you, okay? And I got a fish on right here. Slab, here we go. That's what I'm talking about. But guys, let's talk about gods. For those who say, oh God, please bless me for a good fishing day, they're not gonna do anything, because you need to be specific in which gods. And one time I prayed to one of the Norse gods. I was asking Nord, spelled as N-J-O-R-D, Nord. He is basically the seafarer god in the Norse mythology for Vikings and stuff like that. And you know what? He gave me a lot of fish. But when you pray and you ask the old gods, they want a sacrifice, okay? Just like Vikings, they all want sacrifice, okay? And if you don't give them a sacrifice, you're gonna be cursed. So, true story. So the last hurricane that came up here, I went out to fish with my buddy. The wind was crazy. It was like 17 miles per hour, and we still decided to go fish. And hopefully, we land some big fish. And at first, it was slow. It was terrible. So I was like, Lord, please bless today, and I'll make you the best sacrifice ever. So my buddy landed a 10-pound northern snakehead. I caught like about 15 snakeheads in one day. It was amazing. But guess what? I did not make the sacrifice. It's terrible, guys. Sorry, guys. Just lost connection for a little bit, I think. Am I back? Am I back, guys? Hopefully I'm back. But I got a crappie right here. Okay? Welcome back, guys. If you guys are still here, you guys got to listen to the rest of the story. So I did not make that got sacrificed, okay? So this is what happened. The next 3-4 days, I had so much bad luck. I dinged my car. I had a rock hit my car, cracked my window. I left. No, I had no idea what happened to it. I think I dropped my kayak paddle. One of these paddles on the side, it was gone. It's a $300 paddle, gone. Okay. And then the next time I went fishing, I had 20 blow-ups. Probably hooked up half of it. I lost every single one. I was so mad. I was about to destroy and break my rod. I was basically like literally about to cry. My buddy's like, dude, you'll be fine, you know, maybe go pray for the gods again and you'll do better. And I was like, oh crap, that's what I forgot. I forgot to make my sacrifice. So I prayed to Nord again. I was like, hey man, if you lift this curse, because, you know, I'm very sorry for not making a sacrifice. If you bless me again right now, I'm gonna make you an immediate sacrifice. 5 minutes right after I said that, I caught a nice snakehead. I slit that gill, I let the blood flow, I put the blood on my face and everything, and then I was able to lift that curse. That's my story about gods. With that said, guys, don't ask gods for anything, especially when it comes to fishing, because fishing is really knowledge, experience, and being in the right place at the right time. So do not pray to Nord, okay guys? Any of the Viking gods, you need a blood sacrifice. You guys don't do it. Woo! Bad luck for days. Alright? Bad luck for days. Anyways, I'm getting some bites here and there, but for some reason they're not hooking up. Oh, Black algae death, guys. Got him. Got it. Got it. Got it. Oh, these little guys pecking at me. No wonder it's so hard to hook you guys up. Bluegill. What's the black stuff called? To be quite honest, I don't know. I know there's some sort of algae. I just have not been able to figure out what they are, but here's a bluegill. I might have to ask my buddy Leo, because he's more of a marine biologist than I ever could be, you know? He knows every single fish species, both by their common name and by the Latin name, the scientific name. So that guy, come on, man. Get hooked. That guy should know it. But if anyone watching this video right now, if you guys know what the heck that black algae is, maybe we answer Antoine, Ant-O. The guy swim around in circles. But I guess I found a school. Finally got him. More bluegills. This live stream is brought to you by Deer Park. I'm so thirsty talking to you guys and fishing. I gotta take a quick sip. Hold up. Where's the bass hiding? To be quite honest, today they were not biting. I tried everywhere. But as I'm fishing for crappies, I am catching them. So it's very interesting. The shad haven't really started busting yet. You see them pop here and there in the surface, but the bass have not started feeding yet. But the crappies started feeding, the bluegill started feeding, and the perch started feeding. Like right now, I'm fishing in 3 feet of water. And I am catching a lot of, let's see what this is. This guy right here. This guy's been ripping my lures all afternoon. This is probably my 7th one within the last 30 minutes. So fall fishing, once it gets to the right temperature, it's gonna be on fire. And I think within next week, the bite's gonna pick up for bass. But right now, you know, I am focused on these panfish. I'm having so much fun. And heck, I caught a big pickerel today. I caught a 3-pound bass using these ultralight. So sometimes throwing big lures doesn't do it, especially with the fall transition. They haven't really gotten used to what the comfort zone is. So when that happens, you stick to these small lures. If you guys don't have these jerk shads, you guys use a 16th ounce jig head, and all you have to do is put like a 1 to 2 inch grub tail. I mean, a lot of people don't do grub tails anymore. I just don't know why. Maybe because of social media and everybody want to use the next coolest looking lure. But the cheapest lure is really the grub tail. The grub tail will catch you every single thing. Oh. Thanks, dude. This is my brother's setup. He said I could do an unboxing and fish with it, right? I've been fishing with it for the past 6 weeks. Until he comes pick it up, he's not using this again. He might not even see it again. I'm getting a lot of bites right in front of me. I might swing back around one more time. All right, you know what? I'm gonna paddle up just a little bit. That's a bite right there. That's a bite right there. Oh man. Oh. What the heck just happened? Give me a second. I can't go to the tip. True story, guys. True story. So, I was fishing one time at the creek, trout fishing. Some guy casted and he had a tangle on the tip of his rod. I think he was using like something very ultra light. And instead of trying to untangle it, he was just trying to reel it nonstop. He just cranked at it. What happened was his line wrapped around his tip a few times, and when he cranked it, it just shattered his entire freaking rod. And he was pissed. He was throwing like trout magnets, so I'm assuming it's very expensive because people who actually throw the light trout magnets, the 1/64 ounce trout magnets, they have like a special ultralight gears that allows to sling those light lures. And he was tangled. He was getting a lot of bites. What happened was he had a bite. He set the hook, and the trout basically split it. The lure swung up behind him, and when he was reeling the slack line in, the line got tangled around his rod tip, and he just cranked it in because he wanted to make that next cast, and he just destroyed his whole rod, and he had to call it a day. So story of the day is, you know, sometimes you just need to take your time and untangle his line. So for those who's watching this video, again, I gotta thank you guys for watching my videos. But I will come out with 4 videos from today. Would have been 5, but the first beginning of the day, I was trying to use the big lures, search so much water, trying to catch those active bass, but the bass were not active. So yeah, it's gonna be 4 videos. Definitely with this lure as my last lure of the day. So I'm about to head out. I'm at the end of the wall here, and I think the fish are gonna stop biting, but I'm gonna hit the corner right there. I think there's a bass lurking there. Couple things too for those who's actually watching my live stream here. There's gonna be some changes to my channel. Life let's just say life always changes, right? Time never stops flowing. And next year, there's going to be a lot less videos. So, yeah, enjoy what I got now. You know, oh, dang it. Sometimes it's hard to chat when they're really like nipping on your lure and you try to set the hook. But what was I trying to say? I forgot what I was trying to say. But yeah, guys, thank you for all your support. I know what I'll continue to do is I'm continue using my Instagram, because Instagram is a lot easier. I'm gonna continue posting photos, some little tips here and there. But I feel like the YouTube platform, it's a little bit maybe yes, but yeah, no, definitely, you know, family related, also career related. You know, to move on. Like, I tried chasing a dream. You know, I started YouTube fishing just like, you know, Leo, Mike, and all those guys, but you know, I don't have that star power. Perhaps maybe with all the competition right now, the views all-time low. Unless you do like silly stuff, entertaining stuff, you don't get the views. So you know, I spent enough time trying to chase that dream. I say I'm still successful. I haven't hit, you know, the amount of money or, you know, the subscriber wise, but you know, I had a lot of fun. I met a lot of people. I met a lot of people in person. Also, you know, people commenting on my stuff. I actually chat with some folks who messages me, like, you know, through Instagram or Facebook, and you know, I made some good friends. So I would say overall it's still a success, but you know, I can't make a career out of this. So with that said, just gotta change it up a little bit. Let's see what I got here. Ooh, bass! Most of you guys who love bass fishing, here you go. Got him. Here you go. All right. All right, guys. That's it. I'm heading out. Woo. So stay tuned for those videos and have fun fishing fall. Be safe. Always be safe. How do I stop this?